Good evening and thanks for choosing KLBK News. I'm Matt Still. Terry will join us later tonight. The family of Joseph Burke says these last 12 months without him have been some of the worst that they've ever dealt with. A year ago this week, the 28-year-old was shot and killed while working at the Angel Witch Cabaret, a crime that his family says was senseless. They sat down with our Skylar Soto.
I wish I could go back and just, talk to my brother one last time. Let him know that I love him.
Joseph Burke's working as a floor manager at Angel Witch Cabaret in South Lubbock County when he lost his life on March 9th, 2022. Police say that night, 51-year-old Kenan Charles Shaw was escorted out of the club. Joseph's family says out of anger, Shaw walked to his car and got a gun.
He was able to get back into the club and shoot my brother and kill him, and luckily, he wasn't able to hurt anybody else or shoot anybody else, but he did fatally shoot my brother in the heart.
Authorities tell us after the shooting, Shaw ran from the club and was arrested a week later in Austin. He's since been indicted for murder.
We were at the end of his funeral and we had got word that, they did catch him and he was in custody. And I think it kind of it didn't relieve anything, if we're being honest, just because it doesn't make anything better, but we are happy that he is behind bars and that he can't do this to anyone else's family member.
Joseph was a single father and left behind a 5-year-old son.
It's just trying to keep him on the right track, make sure he turns out, the way my brother would have wanted to guide him and, raise him, but also not allowing him to forget his dad, reminding him that his dad loved him every day, reminding him that his dad is here with him.
And Joseph was a light. His smile, everyone talks about his contagious smile. He was always so happy.
A year later, Joseph's family is still looking for answers.
He was failed in many different ways that night. As security, shouldn't have let the guy back in the building.
Just because you have a gun doesn't mean you should go commit, violent acts or, any kind of cowardice act. Just because you can take someone's life doesn't mean you should.
I feel like it's still a dream that we're not gonna wake up from.
Skylar Soto, KLBK News.